Dormobile is back. The company that was long synonymous with motorhomes is back in production. It's been making camper vans for some 2 years now at a new base in Lyndhurst in the New Forest. And this is its newest flagship model. It's the Ohana 2, based on an MAN TGE 3.140. The MAN should need little introduction as a premium quality base vehicle. This is the 5.99 metre long version, so it's quite drivable for daily duties. A signal of Dormobile's intent, however, is this badge here. It means the conversion work is approved by the UK trade body, the NCC, that's the National Caravan Council. Inside, as I say, despite the overall dimensions, this is more campervan in style than van conversion. Let's have a closer look. We're not going to do any driving today. This is an unregistered vehicle, an unregistered demonstrator. But having driven the Crafter in the past, I can tell you it's got a pretty good turn of speed. There is a more powerful engine option if you want it, but I think most people will find this more than adequate. Economy's pretty good as well. You should be pushing for about 30 miles per gallon at least. The cab itself is a little bit commercial in its offerings, but you've got a very good infotainment system here with sat-nav, digital radio, Bluetooth connectivity, etc. And then you've got this rather neat pull-down section in here where you can have a little tabletop between the two of you if there's just two of you in the cab. Of course, if you want three, you've got a third seat here. The interior is more campervan than full motorhome, but having said that, it's a 4-seater living area here. That's thanks to the double cab seat that swivels round. It's not a particularly easy maneuver, but it's doable. And the only other downside there is the seat itself sits rather too high for this table. The table itself is freestanding, so you can move it around at will, or you can use it outside. And what gives the whole interior a bit of a lift is this excessive use of wood throughout. So this is a solid oak worktop, and the furniture is multi-layer birch ply. It adds to a really nice ambience. The ceiling is wood-lined as well, as are some of the door panels. So a nice quality feel from Dormobile here. Now, one unusual aspect of this conversion is Dormobile have gone for what they call flares on the side of the vehicle towards the back. That means they can squeeze a mattress inside that's just over 6 foot long. It's 1.2 meters wide as well. So there's paneling at the back here where you might be able to squeeze your feet under. Unfortunately, you definitely won't be able to get your head under at the other end. So that's something to look out for if you're thinking of buying one of these. That's the main bed. There's also a bed to be made up from this seat here. It folds out, usual rib style, and then extends underneath. So that's another double bed. There could actually be a 5th berth here as well, because a cab bunk is an optional extra. So you could sleep 5, and of course 5 can travel in safety as well. When it comes to nighttime blackout, you've got screens for the 2 roof lights, tight fit curtains to the side windows, and then there's a black panel that goes all the way around on the outside of the cab windows. So here's the Ohana 2 kitchen, and first impressions are very well equipped. 3 gas rings and a sink combination. Alongside this is a compressor fridge with a loose cover. And then there's the 3 main sockets there and 2 USBs. There's some quite good storage here as well, especially the overhead lockers, 3 of them, good size. And then soft close drawers underneath here. Camber doors here, so that's all storage. And then the 15-litre freshwater container is in here. For wastewater, you're gonna have to bring your own bucket. It's all rather neat. It's all more than you'd get in a typical camper van, perhaps a little bit less than you get in a typical van conversion. It's an interesting decision by Dormobile not to go with a full washroom for the Ohana 2, but you do get this. It's a portable toilet, dedicated storage here in the seat base, and it just slides out. If you do want a full washroom, ask Dormobile about its Ohana 1 conversion. As far as details are concerned, Dormobile leans more towards practicality than fripperies. There is, of course, a smoke alarm and a carbon monoxide detector. Switchgear here includes the main switch for the fridge, touch-sensitive switch for the lights over the bed, and then a main light switch there. That's the control for the auto-term heater. It's a diesel-operated unit for blown air. There's lots of lighting throughout as well, lots of ceiling lights on 3 different switches, as well as strip lights over the bed at the head end there and over the kitchen here as well. There's good storage throughout actually, but there's also a very handy locker overhead here. And not forgetting this handy little cubby hole here with a switch for the light and some rather neat engraving work. Here's the garage. Acres of storage seemingly, but you might just want to check that your bike fits in. Certainly a bike with a quick release wheel is going to go in here easily enough. Those are 2 quite decent sized drawers at the back, whereas here this tambour door reveals all the fuses and the circuit breakers. Very handy to access those so easily. And there's also the wind-up crank for the Fiamma awning, which comes as standard on this particular vehicle. So there we go then, the Dormobile Ohana 2. It's a little bit of a mix between a camper van and a van conversion, but it might just work for you.